It's a beautiful and bright Sunday morning. We are somewhere in the mid of May 2024, and today we shall try to take a tour of the Sangam area. So right in front of you is the Harihar Ganga Arti place. Every evening this place is lit up with diyas and lamps and the sounds of Arti, and this whole place is crowded with people, devotees attending the Arti. So this is our main start point. It should be a start point for you also, because it is a kind of central place to begin with. This is the road which comes. The view has been obstructed by the tree. Let me go a little bit ahead. So this is the main arterial road which comes. If you come, this is the point where you will start seeing the Sangam area. And this place itself divides, it begins to divide this portion of the ghat in two parts. So let's see that first. So right in front of you is the Shasti bridge, which goes ahead to across the Ganga river to a place called Jhunsi, which is a neighboring place of Prayagraj. And right in front of you is the Ganga river. Now the river has shrunk a lot because of the season, the hot weather conditions. There's a platform over there in the front, and this is the first set of ghats with the Hindu priests, whom we call pandits, or in the local language they are called pandas. So this is the first set of ghats where you can perform the poojas for the religious rituals for your ancestors. That's basically why people come here and to take a holy dip. And then further down this road, straight ahead is the road towards Sangam. So we'll be basically going in that direction. And over here we are seeing some possibility of crossing over the river bed to reach that portion of the river in the front. So that portion also we'll explore today, and let's see how far we'll be able to go in that direction. We have successfully been able to enter into the river bed. Now in the far distance you can see that's the riverbed line, and you can see the water has receded a lot, because the flag line which you see, that is the point till which the Ganga river touches. So it has receded beyond that, and then this entire river bed has been exposed. So we are able to come to this spot. So this is the one of the channels of the river, and you can see it is flowing relatively very fast. And that's one of the bathing areas which has been created because of the water receding. So people walk from that point, and there are two places where they make their feet wet and then they reach this point. I think this is the closest that I can come to the bathing point. I would not be going beyond that. So here on the river is channelized in the front, and then it moves on to meet that portion over there in the front. That small bump which you see in the distance, that's the place. Okay, here is a dog enjoying the morning water. Yeah. So that's that bump where we'll be going, and to reach that place we have to again walk back to the road, and from there we have to take. So this is one of the bathing point. People basically do their prayers over there, and many people shave their head, which is called mundan in the local in our local language. And then they walk across, they take the holy dip, and they come back and finish their remaining rituals. So that's about it for this portion. There are a few people doing some pooja over there, so won't go there and disturb, because we have to go to that farthest point, that small kind of elevated platform, for where we'll get a good view of the river. We have reached the bump part, and this is the bridge in the distance. very hazy conditions because of the sun. And this is the highest point on the Ganga river, which is why this place will always remain visible even during the peak monsoon when the river level rises. And in the far distance you can see that the river has almost receded till that point, so total maybe a couple of 100 meters. That's the shortest point that the Ganga recedes to. And but the flow is still very strong. You can see if you go a little ahead, there'll be these small whirlwinds which have been prepared. Let's see if we are able to reach there and get a good shot. And then from here onwards, this is the Sangam area which is there in the front. And there are a lot of crowds over here. That's the bathing point. I won't be going too close to filming that, but let's see. Now at this place, this elevated platform which is here, we have a parking in front of us, and there are a lot of shops over here which sell these religious items. So you have got parking for cars and buses, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, three-wheelers, everything. And from here onwards, the parking gets a little bit congested. We'll go there and see how it is at that spot. Now that's the final place in the front, that is Sangam. And you can see there is a barrier put over there where the people have to stop. They cannot venture into the strong currents. And here you can see two people diving in the water. I don't know how you'll be able to see. And this is the final journey of Ganga river before it hits Sangam. So as you can see, all these mini whirlpools which are formed, they are the strong currents, and any person who is not so experienced will get dragged into it. So the riverbed has not that much dried up, but yes, it has reached such a point that it's almost touching the Aral Ghat which is in the front. Now this is a safe place to click a video. So this is the Sangam area in the front, and it's full crowded choco-block with people enjoying the water. I won't go too much over there, but okay. So this place where we are standing, that is the riverbed, and in the far distance where you see those electric poles, the water level reaches till that part. So all this is complete riverbed, and it has dried out. The water has receded, and it has reached the portion in the front. You can bring your vehicles over here, although there is a possibility of vehicles getting stuck up, so be very careful. And let me go a little bit ahead. There is an interesting place which I wanted to show you, but anyway, again, there are some people changing clothes, so better not venture over there. Within maybe a couple of weeks, the rains will begin, and then the water level will again come up. So we'll see at what point we'll be able to reach the riverbed. Finally, we reached a place where nobody is taking a bath. So this is Kila Ghat, and it's a boat point. Kila is Hindi translation of the word fort, and over here is the fort walls. This is one of the edges of the wall, and from here the fort begins. It extends right for about a kilometer towards Lete Hue Hanuman Mandir. And over here the fort has been strategically built so that it overlooks the Yamuna river. So this is Yamuna river, and this is a continuation of the fort walls, maybe another kilometer, not a kilometer, half a kilometer. And there are these boats. So these boats actually go straight to the far distance, that is Aral Ghat. And they basically ferry passengers to and fro. quite a few of these boats are also going towards the Sangam area that is in the front. So the walk along Kila Ghat is quite interesting. So we'll take this short walk. So there is this Kila Ghat area which is for the general public, and then as soon as this area finishes, we'll go towards the VIP Ghat. Okay, just interesting thing, this machine. So this is the cleaning machine of the river, and as you can see, there's a lot of effort put by the government to keep the river clean, and the results are visible. But the sheer number of people who come over here and the amount of junk which is thrown in the river. See, all these are religious articles which people drop in the river as a matter of faith. But then, you know, pollution is pollution. Can't help it. So these are the boats. We'll just quickly cross over. The river again has receded quite a lot, but it's not got that down. Yamuna river level doesn't go that much down. And this is a floating platform. Now, this is another interesting piece of innovation which is used widely over here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 floating platforms, and these are the police fast boats. Now this floating platform takes you towards that Sangam area in the front, and over there, if you see, there's a small cutout in the center for the VIPs to take a holy dip. It's basically done so that the VIPs don't mix up with the general public. There are quite some sensitive VIPs coming to visit, so there's a massive construction activity going on. This is in preparation with the the Mahakumbh, which is going to come next year, 2025. Sunday is full of activity when you see all these stalls coming up because of the sheer number of people who come here. So those are the police patrol boats. These are all motorized boats. Otherwise, there is no motorboat option given to these boat people over here. Not almost, all of the boats are hand driven. So that's the VIP Ghat. I can see a couple of policemen over there, so the possibility of going down is as good as zero. And in the moment I start walking down, they'll start blowing the whistle. So during the Kumbh or the Magh Mela, this area is secluded off, and from the main road a direct access is given to the VIPs to go down this path. Okay, so let's see what this... So this is a sand sculpture, and it talks about casting your vote. Very beautifully done. So we'll skirt this police checkpost, and then we'll see if we can again go down there. Yeah, those are the whistles. There in the far distance you can see a lady who is climbing on the platform, and that's why the guard is shouting and whistling. Yeah, she's making some inquiries. Okay, here we go. Again, a couple of old ladies are changing their dress over there. I don't know why they have to take a bath and change their dresses at virtually any place which is available. Anyway, let's move away from this place. So this is another portion of VIP Ghat. As you can see, steps have been created over here, but they have been in disuse. The video got interrupted with some enterprising person asking me for a boat ride. Yeah, today is Sunday. So now that's the extension of Kila Ghat. As you can see, all the boats are lined up, except for that small stretch, which is the VIP Ghat, and there's the fort walls in the distance. So from here, the boat people carry the passengers over there in the Sangam area. There's some construction activity going ahead, so I don't think we'll be able to go, but let's see.